get you to chase out of the zone if you're willing to do that. He doesn't overpower. You know, he's got a hitters want to see is if it's up in the zone.
A ground ball to short. Corey Seager. Routine for him.
It's for them to produce. And, you know, baseball is funny in that regard. Usually in time, you're going to see what they've obviously had a big career year in Toronto last year. Neither one of them are off to the start they expected, I don't believe, as a member of the Rangers. But before this season's over and done with.
Semien starting to come around. A decent month of June so far. Willie Castro stares at one low. It's 2-1. Ahead in the count.
Fastball to try to get him to think that's what he's in. But his bread and butter are changeups, cutters. There's another off-speed pitch right.
3-2 to Willie Castro. And he gets rung out.
Well, that was a pitcher's pitch right there. Might have.
Here's Miguel Cabrera. First pitch swinging in the line drive. Right field. That's in for a base hit. His 3,043rd of his career.
That first pitch fastball. And he didn't want to miss it.
This is Javier Baez. We had mentioned Semien and Seager not off to the starts. Ahead in the count 2-0. We will
looking for something middle half, right? He wants Perez to throw him something he can handle inside. They're going to pitch him away no matter if you're right-handed or left-handed if they can.
Couple ground ball outs and a strikeout for Martín Pérez. We're scoreless through here in a scoreless ball game. Fouls the first pitch away.
Mr. Perez.
Inside 1-1. Years. Started his career in Texas. Then went to Minnesota, Boston, now back with
leads as well as he has. It's early in the game, right? He can make some mistakes. That was a mistake right there. But overall, I think make mistakes just as much as pitchers do.
He barely missed outside. It's 2-2 to Robbie Grossman.
One. Now watch if he changes speeds. And he did.
Sure did. That's so the changeup at 86.
Yeah, he's throwing the kitchen sink.
Chops it foul. Grossman lifts one to center field. Tavares is back and retires Grossman after. That one's high 1-0. Outside, ahead in the count 2-0.
He's in a position to kind of be choosy on what he wants to hit. Instead, he is out in front of that changeup, perfectly located changeup down and away. That's a hard ball. Pull the string and then hit that down and away spot. There's the one he needs to do damage on. And at that time, he just didn't get it done.
Instead, he'll take a soft single to center.
Well, that's making an adjustment to battle when you're side. Semien playing close to second base, anticipating a possible double. Chicago did that so well against Detroit. Yeah. Willing to go the other way. Well, you're going to get a pitch probably outer half. Maybe.
And he fouls it away.
A lot of soft stuff. Everything out of whack.
That one's fouled away.
There's the cook.
Another 2-2. And another one fouled away. It has been a struggle against the fastball this year. Look at where the Tigers rank. Last in homers.
Martín Pérez is throwing here so far.
And Torkelson gets caught looking.
Great changeup.
Castro fouls the first pitch away. 0 for 4 yesterday against the. Squares to bunt in the air and caught. Inning over. Again in our booth with his good friend Jack Morris. Story time is getting ready. That's a foul ball, just barely on the first pitch. Given Haas, Reyes, and Willie Castro for the Tigers here in the third. Haas with a line drive to center and a base hit. The leadoff man is aboard for Detroit, the third single of the night for the Tigers. Brings up Victor Reyes, who grounded to short his first time out. Another chopper in that direction. Cut off by the third baseman Duran. Only one play to get Reyes. This one down the right field line, foul.
Again, a game of inches, right? 1.5 feet to the left, and that's.
Strike 3 called. Second time that's happened to Willie Castro tonight. 2 away.
400 batting average for his career against Texas.
That's crazy, isn't it?
It is.
Single to right. Now 1-1.
Miggy always.
Right field, another base hit. Haas is being waved home. Garcia's got a good arm. It's on target, and Haas is cut down at the plate.
Back to the basics. See ball, hit ball. And what he did was he switched to the other side. And as his eyes on the right side, he's not trusting what he sees. And so Cool Ball came up with the idea for him to bat left-handed, and that forces him to use his eyes to see the ball, to just make contact. But he has done down in the batting cage. But today we got a chance to see it. And I think this is good. It allows him to get out of his head, focus on the Simpsons at right now.
Yeah.
He's chasing that slider, guys. That slider's in the left-hander's batter's box, and he's taking the same swing. So this was good to see him make some adjustments.
And the whole point being pitch recognition.
He was trying to do today by hitting on the left side.
Fouls it away.
And basically Kubo is just talking about just trying to get him back. I think it is. It's about staying square and trying to utilize the big part of the field.
I would think that can be challenging for a coach as well, because a coach is trying to make sure you.
Yeah, there's a fine line and a little dance going on, that's for sure.
Looks at strike 3 to start the fourth.
By switching over, hitting left-handed, I think he was trying to trust his eyes right there, and he was trying to trust that he saw that ball up, and so you end up taking that pitch.
Yeah.
It's a strikeout, but at the same time, I'm going to take the positive from that and saying a good sign, because he's trying to trust what his eyes are seeing, and he didn't get the call there.
Do you guys feel it with Javier Baez? I mean, is it palpable to you, his struggles and how he.
When guys get big contracts, Shep, they want to live up to it. They want to prove to their teammates that I was worth the money. You've already proven it. That's why you got the big deal. Now, I just feel like now he could relax, have some fun, enjoy playing the game. But when you're putting extra pressure on yourself, he's not.
That is a stark difference with the power. Second straight hitter for the Tigers, caught looking here in the
Description of a pitcher right there.
Well, I also know, too, Jack, that the hitters, but he wants to get you out of the way. Change-ups and two-seamers down in the way.
There's that cutter right there that Simo was referring to.
As people,
Did you pay the guy to bring that today? Come on.
I had to. I mean, it didn't cost me that much, but I did.
out of the frame, did you?
I had to, you know.
In the dirt, 2-2 to Jonathan Scope.
Guys, I will say 5-6 tonight. They're supposed to be looking in the 4-5 balls, that 4 and 5, where the 4 and 5 ball is, and be aggressive in that. To load up and believe that every pitch is going to be in that zone, and then you make the adjustment from there.
They go one. Watch the Tigers live only on the Valley Sports app, presented by Miller Lite. defense for Detroit in the top half of this inning to get Bo Brisky out of what could be considered a little bit of a jam, considering the first two men reached on singles. He keeps them off the board. Spencer Torkelson down the right field line. Adolis Garcia has room. One away. Saw Harold Castro square to bunt.
Shep, you mentioned Bo Brisky having a little adversity there in the top half of the fifth inning. He worked through it. I call it damage control, you know, and he's still put a 0 on the board. Got some defense behind him in key situation there. But this is definitely turning into another pitching duel. And what do the Tigers do? How do they generate some offense? First of all, you got to be able to base runners. Will AJ become part of this game? Will he start things by trying to get a guy if he gets on base?
Simeon throws out Harold Castro for the second.
Strikes on the perimeter and having his way. And that's, I mean,
come on.
I don't want to cheer for the opposition, Shep, but
open four.
I think I'll stay away from that.
Haas fouls it away. It's 1-1.
Garçon.
But you saw the numbers there and so many looking.
I think the whole key is you've got to do damage on that 1 or 2 pitches you're going to see.
That's a base hit down the left field line. Could be 2. Haas will dig for second. He is there. And Eric Haas is 2 for 2.
Haas home. This is the battle of the game so far.
You're saying this?
Get the job done. That's what good pitching can do.
Ground ball back of third. Duran long throw. Wow, he's got a howitzer. And he gets Reyes, who moves down the line to keep it scoreless. We move to the bottom of the 6th. Willie Castro leads off. First pitch swinging left center field. He is aboard to kickstart the Tigers' 6th.
The baseball and goes right to it.
Miguel Cabrera takes strike 1. He swung on and missed. 0-2. Couldn't catch up to the 92.
And adjust to the pitch or almost expected pitch.
Fly ball center field. Taveras is there.
Well, he hit it hard.
Fly ball center field and deep. Back goes Taveras. Got turned around a couple of times and it's a ground rule double. Hops up into the bushes. A break for Texas, but a hard hit ball to center for Javier.
But you know what? He didn't catch it.
Infield is in for Texas with Robbie Grossman at the dish. That ball came off the bat of Javier Baez at 105 miles an hour.
You can almost see in his facial expression the relief that Javi has there. Here's another guy that's been scuffling at the plate, and Robbie Gross on the grass.
Fly ball right field. That could work. Garcia backs up. Willie Castro tags. Here's the throw home. Sails it high. The Tigers have the lead on Robbie Grossman's
Scoring position.
Has to be satisfied. It was an 0-2 pitch. So a good piece of hitting there from Robbie Grossman to get the Tigers on the board, huh?
First, now AJ's going to have a discussion with his pitching coach of how to put the rest of this game together.
Shallow right field. Garcia takes control. The Tigers are done in the 6th, but a reason to celebrate and allow just 3 hits while striking out 6. His team is up 1-0. Hittable.
It's really been fun to watch. And you know, this team finally plates a runner. It's just such a positive, can really lift a team. And I say to myself,
right
that
on.
bullpen pitching as well as they're pitching.
Torkelson with a base hit up the middle. Harold Castro bunts it and foul.
AJ trying to good at it, but then this is a lefty-lefty matchup too.
Just
There it
like
is.
that. That's beautifully done. There's the
is.
sacrifice that moves Torkelson to second.
I know.
Takes one low. 1-0. Fly ball down the right field line. Adolis Garcia drifting over. Gets behind it. And Torkelson has second thoughts about tagging, and rightfully so. First pitch is up high, 1-0. 1 run, 8 hits. Ground ball to short. Seager gobbles it up. Tigers threaten, fail to score. Bo Brisky did his